me wipe this camera. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I had a few subscribers send some oil in that needs to have some testing done. And while we're at it, when you guys send oil in for me to test and you ask for a special request for me to send it off and have it tested, I don't mind doing that. But every test that I send off, unless it's in bulk, it costs me $45 to have it specially tested for you. So when you put a $20 bill in 2 quarts of oil, that's $90 to test that oil. $20 bill don't cut it. If you want to pay your way, then you got to pay your way. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Chris. Good morning, UP. Good morning, Trouble. Let's do oil samples first. We're gonna do the oil packaging up first. Get a few of these containers out from Blackstone Labs. The first one that I'm gonna package up here. Can you go up front and can you get a pen off one of the, preferably one of the regular big pens? No, shipping isn't extra. It's all part of it. So this one is Castrol Edge High Mileage. I mean, I'll pay for it. No matter, I don't have a problem paying for it, but I'm just letting you guys know if you think that you're specifically paying for the test to be done, it helps, but that doesn't. I don't want to go out of my way to test something that I didn't decide to test myself, that somebody sent me for a discounted rate. If you specifically want your oil tested, then send the $45, $50 in whenever you send it in instead of just a portion. It helps, but I don't want to pay for what your selection is, personally. Look at that in the bottle. That could have been bad. That would have got poured into an engine. This is Castrol Edge High Mileage Extended Maximum Performance 5W30 10,000 mile formula. Let me go get a pen real quick. put it over here next to it on the floor. But make it kind of roll the cords up around it a little bit. No, just go around. No, hey, just wrap it around it while it's, no, hey.
Right, if they wrap around like this.
No, you gotta sit it that way. No, what I'm saying is I'm trying to make it easier, make it easier on yourself. Take the cords. And do that like this. You gotta sit this has to sit on its bottom, so if you wrap it that way, it won't sit right. Sit it on the floor, over there on the side. Now, slips of papers that are packaging slips that go with this here, and they're gone. They're like little white pieces of paper that are only about this big. And they have information on them, and they were sitting over here on top of this stuff.
The postage stuff.
Not really postage stuff, it was for the information for Blackstone Labs. Look around on top of all this stuff and see if you see what goes through it. I guess I'll just write it on the bag and send it, because I don't know what else to do. Somebody done moved my damn package slips and stuff over here. This is why I got on everybody at the shop, because they started using everything on top of my box and they weren't paying attention to nothing that they were doing. Damn it, man. Pisses me off. What's up, man? Castrol Edge. High mileage. Now the damn pen don't want to write. I hope they take it. I ain't got no more slips. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can you look in that little box, that container up there, and see if there's a permanent marker in that thing where all the pens were at? Good morning, y'all. Yeah, I let people work over here on top of my box when they're in the stalls because I barely use this box anymore. And I come out here yesterday and they had all kinds of shit strung out from one end to the other. Spark plugs from previous jobs, wires when they did a wiring repair and everything else. And I said, man, what does this look like? This is y'all's box to use for whatever you want. I mean, that's kind of disrespectful. It's a $12,000 box. It's not made for everybody else to trash it. It's made for me to trash it. So I kind of was upset yesterday a little bit. No, I mean, for the most part, I really don't, to be honest with you. I try to make everything kosher for everybody and fair, but also be respectful, you know. Don't treat other people's stuff like it don't mean nothing to you. Because if that's the case, then you don't need to be using it. That's the kind of person I am. No? All right. Can you grab that light can, the lighter can, and walk around the building and make sure all the trash is picked up? Thank you. You ain't got to get every little speck, just all the big stuff. Why is this message held for review? Oh, well. Yeah. If you guys swear in your comments, I'm not trying to tell you not to be adults and speak however you want, because you know I do. I don't care about swearing. But the way the content is set up here on YouTube, if you do, it will hold it until one of the moderators reviews it. And even when one of the moderators reviews it, it sometimes still won't release it because they don't want the swearing on the platform in the, like in the comment section. I don't know why. And that was just a regular Castrol Edge. No coffee? No, I do the lemon drop bangs. I like the lemon drop bangs the best because it tastes like a not super sweet lemon drop candy with caffeine. That's what I do. Speaking of that, I gotta get it out of the car. If I do coffee in the morning, I get the runs where I'll I love coffee in the morning, don't get me wrong, but I get really jittery off of coffee, and I'll get the shits. Within the first hour or two, I'll be sitting on the damn commode for 20 minutes, and I'm like, what the hell, man? I wasn't ready for that. Amigo, ¿es finito? ¿Es finito? Yeah. I don't know if they do the... Let's do another one too. I'm gonna put another oil out today as well. You guys were curious about this, and so was I. This is a special oil. I have not tested this yet. I've been saving this oil. It's called FHS, smokeless car oil, and it says it's guaranteed to stop the vehicle from smoking if you put this in your car. I don't understand how they can guarantee that, but it says here, drain oil from this is like $12-13 a quart for this stuff. It says drain oil from system, install new quality oil filter, fill with FHS smokeless oil, flush system if necessary. FHS smokeless car oil should not be used in conjunction with any additive or other motor oils. Proper diagnosis of engine smoke is critical, as the oil will have no effect on coolant, fuel, or carburetor-related emissions or smoking problems. If sludge buildup is present, a system flush may be required before FHS smokeless car oil. It says it's Clover, South Carolina is what it's out of, but it's a 30-weight oil, straight 30-weight oil it says, and it's smokeless, they say. No, John, most of them don't ever show, and they're not gonna let people know their ingredients. This one, you have to pull up the material safety data sheet, and then once you pull up the material safety data sheet, they show some information, but it will not show the. So a lot of people, I get a kick out of that. A lot of people on here will be like, man, all you got to do is look up the material safety data sheet. It'll tell you exactly what's in the product. No, it doesn't. You think every single person would put out a material safety data sheet that told you exactly what was in the product? People could go steal the product, mimic the product, change it just a little bit and make it their own product. Those are ranges. They tell you a range of which a certain property or something's in, but they don't tell you exactly what's in that product, and there's a lot of stuff that actually they don't have to put on there. If this is better, I just put it right here. Orange juice flavored coffee? Nah. Let's try this stuff. Hey. Hey, is that finished? Yeah. What are you doing? When they're done, I want that car pulled off, and I want to put my car on.
That's going in the lot, right?
What? Yeah. So when they're done, pull the Mercedes off, put my town car on the rack, and I'm gonna pull an oil sample out of my town car because we're gonna fucking put the K&N today and then test it. So I want an oil sample now before and an oil sample after.
I don't actually do anything, though. Those K&Ns, do they actually do anything?
Some people say they do, some people say they don't. I mean, I ain't really ever noticed anything from a K&N, to be honest with you. Some people claim you get better fuel mileage and everything else.
It's just the air filter.
It's just a damn air filter. I ain't never seen anything that's. We had a guy actually come in here the other day with a pretty legit setup. It was a K&N. It was a full cold air intake from the fender. It was a fender box setup all the way over to the throttle body, and then he had the full seal and everything around it, so it was all sealed off. But then on top of the filter, he actually had a filter sock, so it wouldn't let all the particles and debris and stuff into the K&N cone. But at that point, when you're paying that much money for something, it's like, fuck that, man.
You have to oil those things too, right?
Some of them you have to oil, some of them you don't have to oil. It's all dependent on how to. This filter right here comes pre-oiled already. The problem is, on this filter, they don't give you the instructions on how to re-oil it. You have to figure that out on your own. Which is not that hard to find that information. I get it, but whatever. We'll see what happens. You finished? Yes. Okay, so I want to take that car off and put my car on. Yeah, I want a little bit of oil from the bottom. I want a little bit of aceite para my car. I have a quick release. I don't have a plug. It's a little bit out, close it. That's it. Easy on my car. So when you pull that off, pull my car on, and I'm going to take an oil sample because I'm going to install the filter. I'm going to install it. I'll do it myself. And then in like 3,000 miles, I check the oil again and see if the basura, the particle for the silica from the air is in the oil, because the filter is no good. Let it pass. To see if it's good or no good, see what the difference is before and after. Regular filter versus K&N filter. So when you're finished there,
Yeah.
so you can move my car out. There's the Lincoln symbol key.
Okay.
Right there. What's up? You got to test drive that car still?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Ayer lo fui a probar.
no, I'm just letting you know. If you say something, it's gonna be on. I don't care what.
Yesterday I went to try it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just hey. You can say it out loud. It's fine. It's no problem. Yeah. Hey. Yesterday I went to try it. So you out, that one on. I see. FHS smokeless car oil. I missed something here? What kind of shit you guys talking over here? I don't know. Call Jello. You might buy this for a car that you're trying to sell and you don't want people to know it's burning oil. I don't know. I mean, it's sound like, yeah, sure, but that's not, and even at classic cars, they weren't really straight 30 weight. Straight 30 weight was like for generators and stuff like that, or lawnmowers. Straight 30 weight may have been used in certain climates like Arizona or Florida or whatever, Texas, back in the day for classic cars, but 30 weight, it can be used in anything that's listed as a 30 weight based on the climate. I want. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. It's one that you guys probably aren't expecting. We're gonna do, this stuff is like $13 to $17 a quart. This is the Mercedes Pentason High Performance 5W30. We're gonna send it off and have it tested as well. John, when did you come in here? Did you come in here after I had mentioned it's FHS smokeless car oil? What did he tell you? Hey, what did he tell you?
Yeah, just to make sure somebody guides me so I don't throw it off the jacket.
Why'd you try to pull on there without a guide? You're not even used to pulling on that thing. That could have been a disaster.
I mean, I was kind of looking up. I was like, kind of have my head.
I get it. But with you being brand new, don't even take no chances like that to get somebody to say something to you, because like you're here more with me than anything, which I appreciate. You're like, mine and your deal is actually coming out of my pocket, not the company's pocket, so it will be a liability on me and not them.
Right.
So make sure you're always getting somebody to guide you on and maybe stand behind you coming off, because even me, I sometimes won't pull on that drive-on rack unless I have somebody in front of me, because at the dealership, I seen a dude that was confident. He did alignments and stuff all the time, and he was in a rush, and he wasn't paying attention, and he went to go pull on real quick, and he drove a damn, what do they call that, a Freestar or whatever, a Ford Freestar, right off the side of the alignment rack and bottomed it out on the belly, and we had to come over with bottle jacks and jacks to lift the thing up and slowly bring it back over onto the alignment rack before we can, and he did it all the time. Anybody, can make a mistake. So just be careful. That engine? Ruben, can you move this engine over there? You know how to use the pallet jack? I just want to raise it up and take an oil sample underneath. Put it in the air. No problem. No, I mean, fellas, help me out here. Somebody's asking the same question that's going to end up getting repeated. This FHS smokeless oil. It's FHS smokeless oil. That's what's so special about it. This oil, I guess, doesn't smoke. And it's made for vehicles that are smoking if you want to get them to stop. Doesn't guarantee a fix. It just literally says it doesn't smoke. It's got a chemical smell to it. Real heavy detergent smell. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I just know we sell the hell out of it. The damn slips are right there in front of me. Hidden behind the oil containers. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Walmart oil is good if you do a little before time, man. Walmart oil it's all right. It's good. It's decent oil if you're gonna do like a 3, 4, 5,000 mile oil change and you don't want to go no more. Walmart oil is one of the lowest ad pack oils I've seen so far, even though it's actually decent oil for the lesser, but it's the same price now almost as the rest of the oils. So I tell people all the time, why even go there? Why not just get Pennzoil Platinum Ultra or Pennzoil Platinum or something that has the gas to liquid base? I mean, you're paying the same price almost now. It's okay oil, but that's it. It's just okay. There's nothing special about it. A lot of people praise it because they've been using it for so long and they don't have no problems, but there's actually nothing special about it. It's made by a bulk agency that blends it using other people's base stocks for Walmart and then throws it all together. And the base stocks can come from many different places and not just one place. And then when you try to fall down the rabbit hole of figuring out who distributes it, who produces it, it's like Warren Distributing, but the fluids can come from many different places. Then when you start asking a lot of questions and stuff like that, you really don't get any good solid answers about it. So it's pointless even trying. Maybe I should turn off the notification thing here. Good morning. Stay safe. Thomas, appreciate you, man. I'd be looking for the lowest cost option that met that manufacturer specification. I get that, Jello. I get it, but not everybody like you said, if it was you. Not everybody thinks that way. Sometimes my peace of mind is more important than me trying to save a buck. Because if my insanity goes, or I'm worried or stressed about something, then what the hell is the point in even, using a product that's going to stress me out, or if I'm going to worry about it? Will you do the rear brakes on my Transit? Yeah, bring it in. I'll take your money all day, baby. Best brake job you ever had in your life. I love you long time. Let me go get this oil sample out of this car. I'll take you all over there real quick.
Rich. You guys need to take it all, just a little bit.
No, I said I will do it.
Okay.
I said just put it up for me and let me do it, because I got to try to get it in a special container. And I'm just, I don't know if have you used one of these drain plugs before? Have you seen one of these before? These drain plugs? No?
Show me.
They're for moto valves. They're quick release. So you got, let me see here. You got this little locking tab. It's like it's a black locking tab. You pull it out, and you got a little lever right here, a little lever action deal going on. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. A little lever action deal going on here. And if I'm gonna take a sample, I'm gonna spin the valve, let some of them come out. So I let my first initial pass come out right here. And I only partially open it, and I'll catch it midstream. And I'll shut it back, and I'll take my little locking lever. And I'll put the lock back on the valve. And then, got a rag? That damn oil pan starting to leak again a little bit. I just sealed that oil pan up a couple years ago. It was already starting to leak. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to end up pulling this engine and resealing it. Probably so.
Damn.
But if I pull this engine out of here, I won't reseal it. If I pull this engine out of here, I'll put a new one in it. I won't put the same one back in. I'll pull it out and just order another reman or something like that. A new one. Why? It's like $1,500-$1,600 for a reman. You don't have to do that much work. It's not, why even put the same one back in, Or I could just pull it out, clean the engine all up, reseal it, powder coat everything or whatever, and put it all back together. I don't know. I mean, it's still in good shape, but anyway. All right, now I'm done with this. You guys can get this out of the way if you want to. You can take it, put it back outside, find another vehicle to put in the rack. I don't know what's, I gotta look and see what's next. You know, I thought for a second not even put that damn Coyote in that Thunderbird, put it right here in this car. Freshen that Coyote up and stick that Coyote right in that Thunderbird. It bolts right in. Stick that Coyote, right in that town car. I don't know. Just thinking out loud, probably shouldn't be doing that. Good morning, Dennis. Inviting Erico to your group. Inviting him to the group? No, but Eric's really busy. Take it easy, Rich. I know Eric's busy. I don't know what oil was in that car last. I don't remember the last oil change on that car, what the brand of oil is that I put in it. I have to go to the channel content and go back and look and see what it was. But it don't matter. It don't really matter. I'll figure it out. I won't put a name on it. I'll just put bulk oil and see what comes out, and then I'll drop the name afterwards to make it a surprise. Hey, put it right here. I'm gonna put the filter in. All right. Stop. I gotta put the filter in. No, just leave it right there. It's fine right there. Yeah. Sealed all the way around, pre-oiled. You can still see the oil, shiny oil on the side of it. Here, I'm gonna hand you this. Record me. You're all right. Record this, not so much my body.
Okay.
The factory one. Not too dirty. A little bit, not bad. The K&N. Same fit. You can see it's sealed all the way around. All the way. The front, the lip is over it. This is a modified, I call this the hybrid box. It's a lower P71 box with a modified upper town car box, but it still fits the exact same seal. You see the tabs are locked in there, there, and there. The reason I did this is because this belly on the P71 box is a little fatter, and the inlet tube. So that's what I run. I run it like that as a hybrid setup, and I clip out the center section of the upper town car box to fit, or no, the P71 box to fit the town car box, because one tongue in the center of the P71 is off just a little bit. So I clip it, and then it remates back together, and the corners don't quite line up, so you got to Dremel the corners and clean them up so everything mates together. And I think I'm the only one that's running this setup. It's a hybrid P71 town car upper. And so we'll have a reading with this filter and a reading with the K&N. Yeah, you can pull it outside now. Sometimes you get a little bit different sound whenever you run a different filter. So, slam it. Good. Good morning, Gary. I will supply it for them, but at my price. I'm not going to give it to them at their price most of the time. It's going to be a couple dollars more. All right, now we got a couple filters to cut open. Axle. At some point, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start moving some of the vehicles out of the way. Probably keep it right there. I don't know. What do you think over here? Backwards right there. And the engine over here. Well, it doesn't look like that too large. I don't know. That one looks like a radiator, everything right out. But I don't know if we need to lift it into the transmission bottom, the bottom bolts, starter bolts. It's been like 2.5, 3 years the car's been running. I started like a year and a half ago, but the camshaft, the snap, still running, but maybe like 1.5 years. I'll start. 1 year. So I don't know if you want to put it there in case you have to go underneath. It's up to you. But That should be one of the next ones we pull it. Yeah, grab those guys and let them know. The engine for the Nissan NV3500 came in, the sludged up engine, so we're gonna work on that next. I'll show you guys what it looks like here coming up, that nasty engine. The problem is the people that sent it to us, they shipped it and they strapped it down with those metal straps. They busted both of the valve covers on the engine that they sent was in perfectly good shape. They broke both of them by putting the metal straps on there and strapping it down so tight. They shouldn't have done that. You fuck. Okay, so let's do the clean oil filter first. This gentleman sent in a new but older stock, I think, PZ7 Pennzoil filter. He wanted to see what it looked like. Pennzoil PZ7 is that's a Fram filter. 100% Fram made. Cardboard end cap with glue. Steel core but glued on. That is a cheaper Fram filter with leaf spring in the bottom. Standard flimsy can. Nothing special. Next. They wanted to see who made it.
So I don't really that bad. Or you just had that like the old guy with it, like it was bad like back in the day, and then now.
I mean, there's this orange can filter totally. It's just an orange can filter, and people Try to run them way too dang long. Get a bunch of those red rags, like 5 or 6 of those red rags. This is Castrol high mileage, 3,000 miles, 5W20 on this oil. Yeah, backwards. Hey, let me know when you're ready. Come with you. Yeah. The blue one. Black one.
Oh, the gosh.
Yeah, it's fucking huevos. It's pinche grande huevos.
What the fuck y'all saying?
The Dodge, he said, shoot, that big ass NV3500. Should we go grab the Chevy outside? Shit, you don't need that Chevy for that. That Dodge has got some fucking balls for a half-ton truck. It's got like a 14-bolt rear end in that damn thing. It better be. I rebuilt the whole damn rear end in it. It better be able to pull a damn NV3500. It's got a brand new transmission and the motor's all been gone through. It's all brand new. Shit, that motherfucker will pull a house down now. That's an old Magnum motor. You don't. That's like the Chrysler version of a 4.62 valve. I mean, it's just the engines are stout and the transmission's brand new. So better put that sucker to work. Use no damn Chevy to pull shit. We got a shop truck. We don't use no Chevys to pull stuff in around here. That Dodge will do just fine. Well, I should say the Magnum Dodge. Anything after that, I could give a shit less about.
Yeah, they gonna tell us up in the comments.
I don't give a shit. What's the proper way to hook up a battery maintainer on a 2020 F-150? Good luck. I mean, you could hook it up right to the post, actually. Straight to the battery. You ain't putting enough out to really cause any problems. It knows what to do. It'll do it. You need him to move any cars?
Yeah. The Grand Marquis.
Okay.
Damn, I just moved that motherfucker.
The
Oh,
Grand
that's
Marquis.
Marquis.
Here.
Damn. Same thing. Kind of.
Gee, these Royal Purple cans, they take quite a bit to get through. They're thick cans. Especially when they're covered in oil. You hear that? You hear that? You hear the noise? It's beautiful, right? That's the sound of fucking pure American power. I know that's a modular engine any day. Let me see what happened. No, you don't turn them off with the lock button. You turn the alarm off.
Oh, I'm saying the cars I had, trying to put the lock button.
Unlock button.
Well, yeah, unlock button for some reason.
No, that car, those cars are.
Yeah, you meant the town.
Okay, so let's look. You said this was Castrol high mileage in this thing, but it's purple. It looks purple. It looks like it's still got Royal Purple in there. It don't look like it's. Let me see here. I don't see any metal in this oil at all. It looks really good. Very clean. Yeah, there's nothing in this metal at all. So the subscriber that sent this to me to inspect, there ain't nothing in here. I mean, this filter's it's clean. And then looking in between the pleats, this has like that nano filter, a nanotechnology filter. Yeah, there ain't no metal in here. There's no debris and stuff in here. I like this Royal filter because, or this Royal Purple filter, because not only this is probably one of the better filters I've actually seen and cut open, because they have a steel core and it has the synthetic media. It's not the plastic core like some of the Royal Purples have. Yeah, there's no buildup. There's no sludge in between the crevices or anything in here. You can wipe it and you see that there's no like residue left. So this is good. You got a clean filter, man. No problem here. And this is a really good filter. I like this filter. What I noticed here though is it's got a stamped steel leaf spring. I think that's one thing I really don't like about these is the leaf spring technology. I like the leaf spring being built into the top of the filter and not the bottom. But other than that, probably one of the better filters I've actually cut open. Very nice, very Super strong can, man. These cans on these things are just super strong. They're super thick. What's up, man? Getting around to some subscriber requests. They sent me a couple oils that I had to get packaged up and sent out over here. So I had to get some oil samples put together, and then yeah. So this is the bulk town car oil. What was in here? I don't remember putting this in here. What is this? No, this ain't right. What did I mess up here, fellas? I gotta go back and fix this and look at this again. This is the town car oil. So this is the 30 weight. This is the Castrol Edge. This here, oh, I know what this is. This is the Pentason. That's the Pentason high mileage 5W30. Or no, the high performance 5W30. I gotta put a new bag on the bulk. You use the Black Magic no scrub wheel cleaner on your yeah. So far the Chemical Guys Tire Shine Kicker has been really good, and the Meguiar's Hot Shine on the truck. On the other, by the other token, on the Chevy, she's been driving it to drop her off at practice and home and going to her meetings and stuff at work. I put that Black Magic or whatever that was all in one, and I didn't even have to touch it. I just left it on there, let it sit for a couple hours before she actually took off, and it still looks like you just put it on there. So that quick spray where it's all in one, I don't know if that's Meguiar's or Hot Shine. What is it? The spray. I need to go out there and look. What'd you say, Joey? CVTF. Give me the, Joey, give me all the information on that. Give me the year, the make, the model. Don't just give me the fluid, and give me everything on it. Now I'll go up here and look right now. I did Diablo wheel cleaner, Black Magic, bleach white. No, all wheel, Black Magic, no scrub, McGuire's hot shine foam. Yeah, but I came back the next day and I put all the shine on the car though. I didn't just do the cleaners. I also did the actual shine itself. The one that I liked the best was the hot shine or whatever it was. I don't know if it's Black Magic spray or hot shine spray, where it says it's a protectant, a sealant, and a cleaner all in one, and it looks better than all of them. I showed it this morning. I showed the video this morning when I was leaving, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna post that video right now. I'll post that video tomorrow. But the spray that has the all 3-in-1, where you don't have to touch it, you don't have to clean it, it still looks, it looks brand new right now. Today, this morning when I got up. Here's the bulk oil. Huh? Except for the Chevy and the Ford, the Ford F-150. They're the only ones that don't. Wait till I get done with the Coyote.
Guess the neighbors all like, this motherfucker again.
Yeah.
Somebody had, next to my building had like a Subaru Impreza, was like one of the older ones. Man, that shit was so damn loud, but it was 4 cylinders. It sounded like shit.
Yeah.
I don't like how it was.
The 4-cylinder exhaust to me, they don't do it for me.
Sounds like
They never turned me on in any kind of way at all. A lot of guys are like, oh, listen to that, bing, 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 bing. And I'm like,
sounds like bees in a microphone.
yeah. What it sounds like is when you start a lawnmower, and the lawnmower's going, and then you grab the pull cord and you pull it a little bit while the lawnmower's going, and it starts beating off the pulley on top of the engine. It goes ding, 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 ding as you're pulling it. That's what it sounds like.
See, the was the Hondas, the Civics at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Ricky.
That's why I should put it in VL.
Throw that over. Yeah, the hot shot is the clean. I might have it in the. I don't have it on me actually. Were you able to check and see if there was a replacement trans fluid for the Subaru CVT F3? Let me find out. Yeah, okay, so Joey, we pulled it up right here. There's a couple different kinds. There's the Enos. What is that? Eneos? Eneos Eco CVT fluid. Let me show you. Come on. So it says that according to WorldPack, it says the Eco CVT fluid is compatible with yours. It says no. Why did I do that? Or did I just close it out like an idiot?
No.
No. How do I click on the product? Just right there?
The picture where you see the bottom.
Right there?
Up. You're trying to.
This
Which
one.
one?
I want to
That's-
see
okay,
them.
yeah,
I want to
look,
see them
look,
all.
look, look.
And then it says here the Valvoline full synthetic. It says CVT ATF. It says it's compatible with that car. It says you can get the Enos in the large box, the 14-quart box of Eco CVT fluid. Yeah, according to our computers, it says Enos Eco CVT fluid and the Valvoline. Valvoline full synthetic CVT fluid. And then you said it's over here. Oh, what the hell is that? Something dripping right here on the floor.
Oh, that's where the water's coming from.
Is it there or no? It's here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh.
It's coming from this.
Let's get that bucket of salt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's the salt holding all the moisture.
I think we need to push that back somewhere.
I'll take it back there. I'll get it out of the way. It's not this, right? Because this says import CVT fluid, but it's not like that. It doesn't look like that bottle. Because this one just says import.
No, there's another one. Over there, the real rich on the left.
I just want to see what this is.
On the left.
Ah, right here. Hey baby, you got what I need. And you say I'm just a friend. Part number 3026-300. It says compatible with Subaru CVT F2 and more. No problem. So you know what? I'll take that now. This bucket of salt that we leave here for the winter is sweating all over the floor. Gents, I need to go outside and help these guys pull in this big ass NV 3500. They're using the Dodge to get it all hooked up, so. You want to put it on a rack, Al? You want to just put it right on a rack?
Which one?
That? Fuck it.
It's got a problem with the brake light staying on. You want to bring that in?
Just bring it in. Yeah, bring it in.
Yeah.
When you're with MRP, ABS lights are on the
I know. I know. I'm avoiding looking at it.
What's the bad tape over?
Nah. You know what I did was, because I had to modify the C-clip slots for the axles to go through, I had to open them up. The axle's been sliding back and forth a little bit, and I think it rubbed the face of the ABS sensor and kind of chewed through it a little. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take the C-clips out of it completely and put like a Yukon C-clip eliminator axles and everything in there. So you don't need C-clips anymore.
Speaking of black tape, about 6 years ago, my cousin had bought a Nissan Altima from his car dealer. First of all, the college people was doing shit.
Let me close out of here real quick. All right, guys, I'm gonna start my day. All the subscriber stuff is done. I've caught up with all the requests from people and stuff like that. I don't think you guys have sent me anything else that needs to be reviewed or opened up or looked at. I think I'm finally caught up. Honestly, I don't mind doing it. I really don't, but it's starting to become a little bit of a stress to get through my regular day stuff, and then people sending me products, and then you guys sending me stuff as well. So it takes a while for me to get through it. I still got a Creeder Elite for Ford that King Bolin sent to me that I still have to review. I haven't even reviewed it yet. So hope you all have a great day. I'm going to get outside and get to work. So take care. Be blessed.